Hello! Welcome to the stream. I will just note, Chantel, not always connected to you. I've seen twice so far this stream where we've had a little bit of a drop. So I see some of you adjusting your stream quality, frowning at your internet. It may not be you. In fact, it likely isn't. It's probably this. This. My ISP. That is the worst. I mean, yesterday went off without a hitch. But today, there we go again. I mean, if Verizon offered service here, that would be something I could possibly do, Caden. I have no option as to who my ISP is. Chantel is the only provider. So they are who I have. And since I have no choice and their service sucks, I'm going to complain about it when their service sucks. See, they're not even letting you see my mouth because they're dropping internet service for me. But regardless, you know, I will continue on. Eventually, something will change. Comcast Xfinity is moving into the area. I believe they're laying their own cables, so once they offer service, I probably will switch, because Chantel doesn't seem to want to upgrade their decades-old infrastructure in order to provide reliable service. Ooh, we might be back. Gonna refresh. The literally just chatting category, that April Fool's thing that they did. Oh, boy. Nope. I love the consistency today. No, actually, I hate the consistency today. Gosh darn it. Anyway, we're just gonna have, you know, the thing covering my face for the moment, as Chantel is fucking me over at the moment. But just looking, testing. Love that. That's wondrous. Making sure that it's not going to be anything on my end, closing anything that could possibly be updating, just in case. Dropbox should... Anyway, hopefully it stabilizes. Usually it does. If it doesn't, I apologize. But thank you all for being here and waiting out the ridiculousness. Let me say hello to everybody who's here. Hello to Lord Portico. Welcome. Thank you for being here and being an amazing mod. Hello, Mobius. Hi, Key Squared. Thank you so much for the resubs. In the middle of my thank you. Uh-huh. 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 Are we back? I hear. I'm just so frustrated. Okay. Okay, I think... Oh, Portico, thank you for dropping the command in there. I haven't seen it before. You said it existed, but I forgot to go look. Yes, indeed. Hannah made the graphic. I was in the middle of welcoming people and saying hello. Hi, Lord Portico, Mobius, Kaden. Hi, Key Squared. Thank you so much, Key Squared. Oh my god. Literally in the middle of... It doesn't... Rarg! I'm gonna try this one more time here. Lord Portico, Mobius Tempest, Hayden, Key Squared, thank you, and thank you so much for your resubscription of 9 months. I apologize that you have suffered through 9 months of wobbly internet, but thank you so much for continuing to show up and to support me. I know Chantel doesn't want me to do thank yous. And yeah, welcome to anybody else who is here, and if you're here lurking, I'm so sorry. I wish I could fix it. I wish that there was something that I could do. I have literally had Chantel out here at least 5 times, and they have done all the troubleshooting. I've been on the phone with them multiple times. They've come, they've tested the cables in the house, they tested the connections from inside my apartment to the junction box outside my apartment. They replaced some of those cables. It didn't fix the problem. They tested further. They tested the connections between my apartment and the neighborhood junction box. Those were fine too. They did some pinging and testing and determined that the problem is somewhere between my neighborhood's junction box and wherever the fuck it goes from there. And they've never fixed it. And they are the only internet service provider that provides service to my address. And when things get wobbly, when there's a bit of feedback on the line, one of the things that would help address the issue and cause it to not be a problem is if my bitrate speed was faster. So if my megabits per second upload speed that was provided by my ISP was higher, it wouldn't matter if there was some interruption on the signal, because it wouldn't disrupt what was going on. But they only offer 10 megabits per second upload speed. That is the only thing they offer. They do not offer more, and they can't, their customer service people, their technicians, cannot change that. So when there's a disruption, 10 megabits per second is not robust enough to deal with a disruption. When these issues happen, they don't happen on our download side, because our download speed is 250 megabits per second. and a little bit of wobbly internet doesn't bother that, but 10 megabits per second gets... He might be coming back. I believe I've reconnected. But wow. It's particularly bad today. I love it. I don't. Watching my kilobits per second go from 0 to 4,000, and then back to, and then up to 9,000, and then back to 0, and it's just bouncy. Signal strength is bouncy today, which is not good for streaming. I'm gonna look. Out of curiosity. It exists, so the stream is now titled literally just chatting. Because why not be honest? At the moment, we are basically literally just chatting. If you recall the Twitch April Fools, the literally just chatting category is for streams with no sound and no picture, and just the chat, which has been what we've been most of the stream so far. So for the moment, that's the category. I'm really curious who else is streaming in this category. Wow, there's actually quite a few people who currently have the category of literally just chatting. Watch. Now that I've changed it, things will stay stable and we'll actually be able to proceed. I'm monitoring at the moment still. I will hydrate. I will stretch. Thank you. Oh. Anyway, how has your day been so far, chat? I got up this morning and had to forcibly drag myself out of bed. I had my alarm set. I had slept decently, actually. The alarm... the third alarm was going off for about the fourth time. And, I had to forcibly drag myself out of bed, and I don't know what it was this morning. I felt like I was dealing with, multiples of gravity. Like, I felt like gravity was heavier than normal. And it was very hard to get started this morning. That was my morning. And now here we are, and I start the stream, and apparently that heavy gravity is affecting the stream. What's hilarious is I switched it to literally just chatting, and now things have basically stabilized. We may get to actually stream and do the game, which is gonna be amazing. I'm just gonna vamp for a little bit longer, just to see if it remains stable. Lazy Day watched Moon Knight, Suicide Squad, and some Peacemaker. Had a bad brain. Okay. We started, Philip was watching Cruella, and I saw the very beginning of it, while she's still a little girl. And I'm not a huge fan of, like, the let's make this villain into a sympathetic character things. I refused to watch the Joker. I'm not interested in that character being made more sympathetic, because we have villains in real life, and I don't want people sympathizing with them, because people sympathizing with them is how they got to be villains in the first place. And walk all over people and punch down all the time. So while, yeah, I loved Maleficent and I love Wicked, I'm not a fan of the trend of let's take all of these evil characters who do evil things and make people understand why they do evil things. The things they do are still evil, and therefore they... No. It doesn't matter why they did them, they're still evil deeds. So, thank you, Be Right UK, for the bits. You're supposed to be on the interconnected network, not the intermittent network. Call your ISP. I have called my ISP multiple times. It has not helped. At the moment, I am crossing my fingers, hoping, screaming, yelling. I have contacted every possible outlet possible to say, please bring your service here. There's literally a local movement to bring fiber internet to the area that's installing stuff over in Blacksburg, of course. But they had a thing where you could put in your address to indicate interest, and enough people in your area, if enough people in your area indicate interest in fiber internet, they will work to bring it there. So my address is entered to let them know that I want fiber. And competitor is supposedly moving into the area. I know some of my friends, like a neighborhood over, have had Comcast make service available to them, where Shentel used to be their only provider. So I know there was cable being laid here, but it's going ridiculously slowly, and I have no idea if it is the internet cables that are being installed or not, or when they might finish and actually provide service. So, but we were not able to afford moving, because housing prices are ridiculous. They're priced way over what the houses are worth, so it's not a good time to buy. And rents around the area, we live in the least expensive place around here. Every other place we could live, the rents are at least warping of space-time in your local area would explain both the gravitational anomaly and the deflection of electrons necessary for internet service. Some Overwatch, Shadows of Life. It has been more than a year since I played Overwatch. I haven't touched any Activision Blizzard product since all of the stuff came out about them. I'm not sure when I'll be ready to touch their products again. Overwatch, I'm not a huge first-person shooter person myself, but I did enjoy that game when I was playing it with people that I had fun playing it with. I know that's very caveatful. but also I love StarCraft and I love Diablo, and so I miss the stuff. But I hope that you were enjoying your Overwatch play. Yeah, if they actually fire Bobby Kotick instead of like giving him a golden parachute, that would be a step in the right direction. I'm afraid that Microsoft is he's going to get a golden parachute from the Microsoft acquisition, and that would be just like our society. To have a very toxic person who refuses to repent and gets rewarded for it. Sorry, apparently this is a rant-based day. Oh, the PvE stuff was really fun. The Archives event, that I think was my favorite part. And then I was so angry. Overwatch 2 was supposed to have a lot more of that. And then they had announced, I don't remember exactly when, time frames are all gone for me. But I know that they announced that that was being pulled from Overwatch 2 and that they were focusing back on the PvP stuff. And I was like, but this was, I was excited about Overwatch 2 because of the PvE stuff, and so I'm sad to see it go away. Well, we've had one additional incident of internet crappiness. I really want to play a character loyalty quest today. From a legal perspective, it's often so much easier to pay a problem to go away than impose standards. Always not your lawyer. A lawyer, not your lawyer, yeah. Yeah. I get that, but also capitalism is shit as far as that goes. It just really, really demoralizing for lower level employees who've been abused for years to see the executives who are responsible get called out for their shit and then leave with bonuses of extra millions of dollars when the low level employees are barely making minimum wage, which is not a livable wage and not enough to actually improve their lives at all. So anyway. I want to shoot things now. I'm going to try and switch us back to actually do the game. And we'll see how it goes. From a human perspective, capitalism is garbage. Yeah. Also, I have continued once again. I remembered to do the title goof that I still have not revealed what it is. We are on... I don't remember how many weeks it is now. How many more are left? Actually, look up my reference here. Let's see, we are on the 5th week of me doing this title goof, and there are 4 more before I will reveal it, because the last item I'm not going to do as a stream title, because it's liable to attract the wrong crowd. But I don't know if anybody has caught on specifically to what it is yet. But they are getting harder to incorporate into stream titles. I've really been enjoying Mass Effect Shadows of Life. I've never played it before, but definitely have been enjoying it. We're in Mass Effect 2. We've run out of side quests, basically. We've done one of the expansions, or one of the like DLCs, by accident. And right now we're knocking out the companion quests. We have yet to set foot on the Citadel in Mass Effect 2. I'm gonna switch to the And we'll see if I can get game capture to work this time. There. I have buttons. The buttons work. Let's see if I can get you all picture and sound. I was on the game selection. It's not set to capture. Also, I have been trying to romance Kaidan the entire time since the beginning of Mass Effect 1, and it's just not working yet. But he'll come around eventually. Mass Effect 2 is the quest to make Kaidan realize that we're not evil Cerberus goons. At least, I think that's the whole point of Mass Effect 2, is to convince Kaidan that you're not an evil Cerberus goon. It is for me, at least. I don't know why it's doing that. Game capture used to work fine for this game, and for some reason it is not. I'm just gonna check and capture specific window up for any full screen application. Maybe? Last week was the first time that this did not work, and I don't know why. Oh well. We'll do screen capture again, because that worked fine last week. But something must have changed with the game capture in OBS, because it quit working. And I will try to keep an eye on if the stream breaks, but if it does break, do please let me know. Discovering efficient drone launch patterns for resources? Oh, I mean, yes, that is indeed actually the game. Mass Effect 2 is a game of resource gathering via drone probe launching, because that is the thing you spend the most time on in the game. Therefore, that is what this game is about. At least so far. I have definitely spent the most time probing planets. Mass Effect combat prep. Don't go unprepared. Remember, F5 is quick save. Save early, save often. If the baddies get too close, tell them to F off with a melee attack. Oh, but Lord Portico, I don't remember how to melee attack. Never know when Kaidan might show up. Make sure to use only the best armor and weapon protection before side questing. And of course, we have 80s action hero Shepard for Mass Effect 2. I think he just said we have a message. I assume we have an unread message. Blue Sun's activity traced. From Cerberus Command. You haven't done any Kaidan romance, even though you play FemShep. Yeah, I know that. So I know very little things. I've tried my best to avoid spoilers, but honestly, this game is really old. So I have no excuse, and I don't, I would prefer not to be spoiled while I'm actively playing it, but I've run across things. I know Kaidan is a romance option for male Shep in Mass Effect 3, and I have been avoiding all romances because I'm going to romance Kaidan in Mass Effect 3. So, F key. Oh! Got it. I understand now, and I will remember that in the future, Lord Portico. Alright, from Cerberus Command, we did a little due diligence on this Lieutenant Locke and his rendezvous with a Captain Voorhees. The coordinates we obtained as the last known location of the MSV Strontium Mule have been added Strontium Mule. Oh dear. Have been added to your galaxy map. It turns out that the mule is carrying valuable cargo, including intel of a sensitive nature. We'd like you to track down the Strontium Mule and recover that cargo. Please pass the information to us, and you can keep any other items of value you may find. Do what you will with the Blue Suns. Sorry. Strontium Mule? My brain immediately went to alcoholic beverages and, a Moscow Mule, or a Mexico Mule, or all the different mule beverages that are made in the copper cup, and are, lots of ice and alcohol mixed with some sort of like, I don't know. The Moscow Mule is ginger beer and vodka with lots of ice in a copper cup. And the copper, because it conducts heat differently and it helps to keep the drink especially cold. And I mean, modern ones will be lined with something like a food safe plastic or something on the outside, because copper is going to kill you because it will leach into the alcoholic beverage and will poison you with heavy metal poisoning. So yeah, you want something that has been sealed with food safe materials or plated in a different metal or something like that. But I was just like, a strontium mule sounds deadly. Hell of a beverage, the strontium mule. 'Cause strontium, most definitely deadly. From Admiral Darrow, Darrow's, I assume this is Darrow Zen. My brain wants to say Shen, but Admiral Darrow Zen Vas More. Shepherd Vas Normandy. I've been digging through the Alarai. Just wanted you to know that I did find... Wow, I'm struggling to read today, people. I apologize. Just wanted you to know that I did find a few things from the experiments Rail Zora was conducting. Had you shared them with me, humanity might have reaped the benefits. Instead, once my own experiments are complete, you and your people will watch from a distance as the Quarian people reclaim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army in the galaxy. Rail Zora's death will not have been in vain. I will complete what he started. Cordially, Admiral Darrow Zen Vas More. Uh-oh, we created a villain. Sounds like a Krogan drink. Absolutely. Yeah, I think we definitely created a villain. That's not going to come back to bite us in the ass. I wonder if it will be in Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3 that happened. Alright. Ooh, we have a codex entry. I have literally never read codex entries in any game ever until I started streaming, and I have been reading all of the codex entries in Mass Effect because I'm reading them on stream, and oh my god, they're really good, and they're sometimes funny, and they provide so much information, but literally cannot force myself to read them when I'm playing by myself.
Humans detected Aiea as an Earth-type world via telemetry, and humans detected
apparently Aiea is what we're
world
here
via
for.
Telemetry in 2165. After probe surveys indicated life, lush vegetation, ample fresh water, and breathable air, the Alliance upgraded the planet to a garden world colonization priority. Commanded by Captain Ronald Taylor, the crew of Alliance survey vessel Hugo Gernsback made planetfall on the jungle world in 2173. Soon after, ship transmissions inexplicably stopped. While the precise fate of the Hugo Gernsback command and crew is unknown, they are presumed killed in action and their vessel destroyed.
That's an old entry now. We know what happened to them. And we went renegade on that companion quest. And what's his name's dad is dead. And oh my god, I had no idea what I was putting people through. We were throwing out content warnings, but then I went renegade on that, and nobody watching had ever gone renegade on it, so they didn't know what was coming. And as soon as I saw what was coming, I was able to predict what was about to happen, and was like, very fast warning for what appears to be imminent self-harm. But yeah, it was an interesting thing. Alright, we need to go to the mass relay, because we need to do another companion quest. Who's it gonna be this time? Come on. Into the Enoch system. I don't know Mass Effect lore. Hi, Melba! Thank you for the 13-month resubscription! Sass Effect Sunday! Yeah, hopefully this week is happier than last week. Last week was very heavy. But good to see you. Thank you for resubscribing. I was in the middle of sentences and I forgot what they are, and it doesn't matter. You were learning so much mod stuff that day. Oh, I remember what it was. I was talking about, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I don't know Mass Effect lore except what we've encountered so far, in playing the games. Everything makes so much more sense to me, because I was introduced to the Mass Effect universe via Andromeda, which I have played Andromeda. I played Andromeda before ever playing Mass Effect 2, or Mass Effect 3. And so I know some things. But honestly, I didn't read all of the lore in Mass Effect Andromeda, so I don't know everything. And yeah. So this is how I've been learning the lore. Incidentally, there is lore I definitely need to be learning at the moment. I don't need to, but I need to. I'm trying to learn as much Star Wars lore as possible, because I feel I've seen the movies, but feel like I don't know anything about the universe itself. And I'm about to be playing a Star Wars role-playing game on a regular basis, and felt like maybe I should know some things. Alright. So the recapture freighter quest that we just got is here in the Omega Nebula. Companion quest. We may be heading to Tuchanka next. I think we recapture the freighter first, because that seems like a side quest. And we've already been to Omega. But then it might be Grunt and Morden today. Hi, Puddleglum! Ewoks are evil small bears? I want to know more about the Chiss, personally. I don't know if I will be allowed to, but I think I want to play a Chiss. Which I believe Chiss... So they're an offshoot of humans from a long time before. And I don't remember why. Something caused their planet that they were colonizing to change, and they ended up moving underground, and now they have blue skin and glowing red eyes. And they're a very xenomorphic culture, as far as, like, they don't want contact with the rest of the universe. So seeing Chiss off of their planet is rather rare, but that's all I know at the moment. Oh, Melba, I have finished story mode on Lego Star Wars, and I'm working on all of the collectibles right now. It is a really good game. The Lego games in general are very good, and this one is by far the best of them that I have played. I showed off on stream yesterday all of the console disc versions of the Lego games that I have, and let me count. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 15. I started playing them on the PS2, then I started playing them on the Wii, and then on the PS4. So that's 15 Lego games on the consoles, and then this is the first one that I bought for my PC. They are really good, and the Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is absolutely the best of them that I have ever played. It is really, really, really good. MSV Strontium Mule. Derelict ship detected. Derelict ship registered MSV Strontium Mule visibly damaged from weapons fire. Ship is not responding to hails despite life signs aboard. Transmissions using known Blue Sun's encryption detected. Airlocks are sealed, but the ship can be boarded through an emergency hatch in the cargo hold. But literally, the new LEGO Star Wars game is the only thing I have been doing in my spare time. I have been doing nothing but playing that game in my non-stream, non-work hours. It is my current obsession, and introduces me to all of these different planets in the Star Wars universe, and because it's based on canon and sort of the extra lore, so it gives me some of the stuff that I've been it helps me to learn. Stream looks stable at the moment, Portico. Are you seeing issues? I now double check. Make sure that I'm not... Is it unstable? My OBS says it's stable. Talia and Handsome Squidward. Okay. It's not me. I'm very confused. Like, when I went to look today to see if the literally just chatting category existed and threw it over to that for a few minutes, it was an April Fool's joke by Twitch. Yet the category exists and is still usable. I wonder how long it's going to be there. Alright. Strontium Mule. Defeat the Blue Sun. Ouch. That hurt. Y'all destroyed all of my shields. All of them. I don't like that. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. I may not be the best player, but I will eventually get there.
Go to the sea.
Where'd you go? Dang it. Oh, that's Charlie. Hey, you. I love my rapid fire sniper rifle. I really do. It's weird. I have a completely different playstyle in this game than I did in Mass Effect 1. And I have a completely different playstyle than my playstyle in Andromeda. In Andromeda, I was all about the biotics. Mass Effect 1, I did a lot of sniper rifle, but I feel like very different here. Vanguard is good. That's technically what I'm playing right now, but I don't really use the biotics as much in Mass Effect 2 as say, like, Andromeda. I resorted to guns only when strictly necessary. I used biotics for everything in Andromeda. Also, I've never played Andromeda with mouse and keyboard. I've only done Andromeda with controller. So I don't know if that would change how I did things. I don't know. I think the actual fighting mechanics are different in the different games, which leads me to do different playstyles. Apparently the stream is not being brought to you by Xfinity. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lord Portico. Dax, that incoming ship isn't leaving. Looks like the fools are moving to board. The airlocks are sealed, so don't waste your time. Get a team together and be ready to welcome them to our cargo hold. Blow them out of the cargo bay doors when you're done. Captain Voorhees. I remember the name Voorhees. Should I know why I know the name Voorhees?
I wonder what they were doing here.
I feel like it's a character's name that we've encountered previously, but I can't place why. Probably something. I literally only get to play this once a week, so I don't remember details all the time. All airlocks. Jason? Jason Voorhees. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Friday the 13th, yeah. Thank you.
I wonder if anyone is still here.
What was I keying on? What? Hello. Welcome. I'm going to say hello in just a second. Hello. Let me here for a second. We lose sound for a second, but welcome in. Hello, Benjamin Highlife. Thank you for the raid. You were playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition. How is it going? Where are you at? Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Horn Duchess and Benjamin, for the follows. I'm Rogan27. This is the Rogues Gallery, and I'm not sure what's going on with my alert sounds, but we like to have a little bit of craziness here, a little bit of chaos, I should say. And so Sundays we play Mass Effect. I'm currently playing Mass Effect 2. I'm up to Mass Effect 2, working on some companion quests right now. Monday nights I play a variety of things. Currently we're playing Wandersong. Wednesdays during the afternoon I do a stream from the archives at Virginia Tech and share old documents from the archives there. And on Saturdays I'm currently playing Ultima 5, a game from 1985. So thank you for the hydrate, Horn Duchess. Yeah, it's my first playthrough as well, Benjamin. I hope that you're enjoying it. I've really been loving it. I'm going to pop back to the game screen, but yeah, welcome in, everybody. I hope that you find it a chill place to hang out. Thank you, Portico, for the about. I'm trying to figure out. I was getting a thing that popped up, and I don't know where. Anyway, we are currently right now. We're on the MSV Strontium Mule. I'm going to take cover. Come on. Where you at? Gotcha. You're next. The cover situation ascending here was not great, but been fun. Oh yeah, absolutely. Take care of yourself. Thank you for bringing your community over, and yeah. Oh, switch scenes. Thank you. I apologize. Thank you for oh dear. You're on your third or fourth playthrough. It is really a really good game. You all didn't miss much. There were like 3 guys up here. I shot them. Alright, Merc transmitter. Jakir, you have seen the stash they pulled from cargo? We get that open, and we're living the high life for months. Sergeant Burtis took the canister topside, while Voorhees went to pry the codes from the ship's captain. Man, I wouldn't want to be that guy. Hawkins. Alright. This door is locked. Let's see what we got.
There must be a way in.
Ah, bypass. Bars and I will say I like
We've
these
done it.
much better than Frogger in the first in Mass Effect 1. Not a fan of the Frogger in Mass Effect 1. You're doing a full Vanguard and a sniper playthrough. I think this is probably a game that I will end up playing again at some point because it is good enough. And I'd be interested to see some different outcomes with different decisions. Surprisingly, I have not gone full Paragon. That would be my normal decision making in games, is like I have to be the good guy, but I have definitely gone Renegade in certain instances of the game. So much to explore on this ship. No, that's not what I wanted. What's in here? Oh, hello. Not the cleanest kills, but it worked. Oh my god.
What happened here?
That's not just like a shooting line, that's like skinned. What? I mean, not that we haven't seen horrific things. There are 2 Renegade choices that you'll always pick. We've definitely seen our share of horror in this game. There was no indication that that was coming. Yeah, that was not the cleanest of kills, Lord Portico. Event Horizon. Yeah. There's another one. That looks like somebody was shot against a wall and there's blood, and I was not anticipating... You should always expect blood and gore in this game. Absolutely horrific things in this game. They're around every corner. Alright. Maintenance record. FTL drive damaged and repaired with substandard parts. Risk of complete failure is elevated. Okay. Doesn't explain what's up with all the bodies. Leave the ship. Nuke it, just to be sure. Yeah. I mean, that is honestly the proper response to many things in this universe. Ah! Scheisse! Crap. That totally got me by surprise, and I lost all control of my fingers. Announcement. This particular Mass Effect mission may include some scenes and depictions of body horror. Please make sure to... Yes, indeed. Thank you, Lord Portico. I have never played before, so content warnings are reliant upon the audience to let us know what might be coming without spoiling things. At least, I mean, I don't consider it a spoiler to have a content warning to keep the community safe. I would rather be slightly spoiled by knowing that something is coming up that might be harmful to people.
But step 1 foot on the bridge and you'll pray for a quick death.
Like, I'd rather have a content warning for people who might need it than keep myself, like,
There must be a way
completely
in.
spoiler-free. The bridge security console. What's on this side? Transmission relay console. Read. Communications relay and operative. Okay. Yeah, Puddle. Me too. Like, if I know going in that there's going to be ridiculously large spiders menacing me, I might be able to deal with it. If I'm playing a game and suddenly ridiculously large spiders just start popping out and menacing me, I'm going to have a bit of a difficulty. That's something where I appreciate a content warning to let me know that there are spiders. That said, I just assume that all video games are going to have ridiculously large spiders because it is one of the most common enemies to put in everything. Heck, Animal Crossing New Horizons had the frickin' tarantulas. Did not enjoy the tarantulas crossing. Let's go black hole gun. The cat has joined. Oh, I don't think your cover's gonna help you against my black hole gun. I love the black hole gun. I absolutely love it. It's amazing. It's my favorite gun in the entire game. Hi there.
Grab me cover!
Hello, Captain. Shadows of Life, I believe I have fought the Rachni, or dealt with the Rachni in Mass Effect 1. Oh, there's more of them. I'm totally out of ammo for the gun that I like. Okay.
Excellent shot.
Another gun that I like here.
All Blue Sun's hostiles have been eliminated. It is likely that the requested cargo is located on the ship's upper deck.
Pre-production content warning options for the Discord and stream announcements. That would be nice. I wish, because without me spoilering myself, I don't know what's coming. on some other games we've tried really hard. Like when we did Evil Dead, we tried to do spoilers, or not spoilers, we tried to do content warnings for that, but literally they aren't published anywhere, and again, I hadn't played the game. Trusted intermediary options, yes. This game should have them. There should be, like, listed potential content warnings for this game somewhere. This is the final entry for Captain Jarrett Barnes, skipper of the MSV Strontium Mule. You are reading this. I and my crew are dead. 2 weeks ago, we answered a distress signal. Turned out to be a Blue Sun's trap. We managed to escape but sustained heavy damage. Do not approach the coordinates in this log. You find the canister in our cargo hold. You are welcome to its contents. The authorization codes are encrypted in this log. Authorization code decryption complete. Alright. Vortis. Your men better be ready. I hear the intruders making their way here, and you better be ready with backup. The captain was not forthcoming with information, but I found his codes in the ship's black box. We'll get that canister open, but first we have to kill these intruders, Captain Vortis. Why? He looks like he's been dead for a long time? What is in the key, I wonder? Communications relay still inoperative. Lovely. I thought maybe the security being off would fix that, but apparently not. Let us see where we are going. Find this. This is the objective is back. Alright. I'm gonna follow the map. No, seriously, where the heck do you want me to go? This one. I forgot where the locked doors were that I couldn't go through. Jakir. This is it. Get your men under control and ready to move. The intruders are the key. Once they hit the bridge, Voorhees will call for us. Do not answer. The intruders will take him out for us, and we'll get the codes to this canister ourselves. At that point, take out anyone on your list. The fewer men left, the bigger the prize for each of us. Sergeant Burtis. Well, Burtis, like he was dead. I will take that iridium. I will take that payload. And hack this thing. Oh. My least favorite of the minigame. Yeah, absolutely friendly. I mean,
I'll take it.
that seems to be lots of what's out in the universe in this universe. The fewer people left alive, the bigger the prize for each of us. Yes, you did hear that right. Alright. Okay. It says end the mission. Yeah, I think we're done here. What is it? I think we're gonna have to find a Blue Sun's base next. Recovered sensitive intel, Cerberus upload commencing. Defeated Blue Suns. Prevented looting of disabled freighter MSV Strontium Mule. Recovered substantial payload from MSV Strontium Mule. 125 experience, heavy skin weave, credits, and iridium.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Why am I not surprised that we have a new message? Blue Sun's ambush site detected. From Cerberus Command. We've started going through that intel. Fine work, by the way, and we've discovered the location of the base where the Strontium Mule fell into the Blue Sun's trap. The Blue Suns are indeed using false distress signals to lure merchant freighters near the base with the intent of capturing and raiding those vessels. If you can get out there and shut down their beacon, it'll save a lot of merchants a lot of distress. It'll also strike a blow to the Blue Suns as a whole. The base is on Planet Sanctum, the Chorus system, Sigurd's Cradle. We've uploaded coordinates to the galaxy map. It's 80s action hero Shepard, indeed, Puddle. I mean, this is obviously a typo. It's on Planet Sanctum, but it's on Planet Sanctum. Thank you. From Leslie. I am Leslie. I was on Aia. The food made me sick. The doctors are helping me now. One doctor knows Jacob. He says he can tell you this. He could write this for me, but I want to do it. I need to use my words. My words are coming back. I can talk well. Reading is hard, but I am getting better. I have to get better. Taylor wanted me like this. He wanted my words gone. I have to show him that he lost. I am not weak. He did things to me, and he can't now. He can't take away my words. He can't make me not me anymore. Because you and Jacob stopped him. Thank you, Leslie. Okay. The simple sentences and so Jacob's companion quest was super heavy, and we went renegade at the end, and it was utterly horrific. It was how we ended stream last week. I had chills reading this letter because I remember what they were. I remember what was happening there. I'm not going to talk about it here because it needs content warnings, and yeah, but that was one of the more meaningful follow-up letters that I've encountered in this game. All these little quests, there's not a whole lot. You know, we haven't gone to talk to Jacob since we did his... Let's go talk to Jacob.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
There's nothing?
We'll talk later.
Commander.
There's nothing? After that quest, there's nothing new to talk about with Jacob?
No messages for you, Commander.
I am amazed and astounded. Alright. Go now. We could do Samara's quest, apparently. It's right here. But first, we, of course, have our brand new side quest. Master. Rescue Dr. Kenson. In the Viper Nebula. Matriarch Benezia Troy. I should actually probably read the quest, but let's do that now. Journal. N7 Blue Sun's base. Stop Blue Sun's attacks. Land on planet Sanctum, Icarus system Sigurd's Cradle, and disable the false distress signal. So what is the Save Dr. Kenson one that we just flew to? I don't know where that... Side quest, yeah. After she got fed up with Riker's tomfoolery. IFF. Tonka. Go to the Citadel. Gotta be, unless... No, that's the Citadel. Arrival. Oh. This is Arrival. And I have been told multiple times that I should not do Arrival yet. So I'm not going to do this one yet. Told to wait on that one. So where is this? Sigurd's Cradle. That's where... I was looking for the new things on the map, and I went to the wrong one. Because it wasn't new, I just didn't remember it. Alright, our goal is in Decorus, which is the next system over. We've got some probing to do first. Let me see if it's just these. For the last time, Will, sit in a chair like a grown-up. No! Don't yell at Will. Ideally do Arrival last. Alright. Thank you for that, Mobius. I had just been told... Like, I remember that you all said that I should wait on it, but knowing that I should do it last is helpful. Should I do it after the main plot? Is it like a post-game thing? Or do I wait and do it... I don't know. If you're watching, you all can tell me when it's appropriate to do it. I won't know when to do it. Scoopsis. It's like a pale yellow foam. You'll check in case there are lockouts. Okay. Wallace. An unusually small Pegasus, or hot Jupiter, Wallace was originally an extrasolar planet that entered this system and was captured by the gravity well of the G-class star Skepsis. Tidally locked, Wallace's hot side reaches temperatures over 2,500 degrees Celsius. While not large enough... Oh, I don't know why that... Parsing that sentence was difficult for me. While not large enough proportionate to the star to cause eclipses visible from Watson, it is easily seen at dawn or dusk as one of the brightest objects in the sky. Orbital distance 0.04 AU, orbital period 11 Earth days, radius 39,459 kilometers, day length 11 Earth days. We're probing. The thing you do most in...
Probe away.
What's funny is, after my experience of playing this game and doing all of this probing all of the time, I've occasionally dropped into Andromeda to just play a little bit of Andromeda because I wanted to play Mass Effect, but I don't play Mass Effect except on stream with you all. And there, they have a resource gathering mechanic in Andromeda as well that was also ridiculously annoying to me when I was playing the game the first time around, and I literally spent hours trying to get to 100% all of that and fully deplete all of those, and after having played this, I don't do that anymore in that game. I just grab what I want and just ignore the mining otherwise. As far as you could find, there are no lockouts, and the general consensus is to do it last before you play Mass Effect 3. Awesome. Thank you for that. Darwin. Oh, this system is going to be named after all these scientists. A mid-sized rock planet, Darwin is ironically named, being one of the worst places for life in the galaxy. Its atmosphere is punishing, its temperature boiling, its chemical makeup toxic. Carbon monoxide and methane wrap the planet in an unyielding haze. Scans of its surface show only silicates and molten tin. Its daily thermal fluctuations lead to hurricane-level vortices, two at each pole, forming eyes that can be seen from orbit. Despite all this, Darwin is still used by spacers as a drive core discharge point. Hydrogen pierces the clouds in the upper atmosphere, making for a relatively benign approach. Orbital distance 0.9 AU, orbital period 0.9 Earth years, radius 6,771 kilometers, day length 37.3 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 112.06 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 710 Celsius, surface gravity 1.2 G. 112 Earth atmosphere? Oh my gosh. Under pressure. Pressure. Push it down. A lot of pressure. 112 atmospheres is a lot of pressure. 710 Celsius, yes.
Probe away.
Light jumper.
Launching probe.
Incidentally, I think I had talked at one point about how I was occasionally popping into No Man's Sky.
Launched.
And I made a joke about how in No Man's Sky they should put the temperatures in Kelvin. And
Probe away.
the next time I popped into No Man's Sky, I looked, and you can indeed actually set the temperature to display in Kelvin. You can have it in Fahrenheit, you can have it in Celsius, and you can have it in Kelvin.
Probe away.
Which I just think is the best thing ever. Like, No Man's Sky, when I first played it, was ridiculous. Like, when I first played No Man's Sky, you could fly to, like, the system's space station, and there was nothing there. There were no people to interact with on the space stations when I first played No Man's Sky. That game has gotten exponentially better since the first time I played it. But yeah, you can have temperatures in Kelvin there. Franklin. A large moon, Franklin retains a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide, but its desolate surface holds no signs of water or life. In order to defend Watson from the pirates of the Terminus systems, Franklin is home to 2 Alliance spaceports and naval bases, capable of fielding 6 fighter squadrons each and a classified number of interplanetary ballistic missiles. Mass effect fields keep the gravity in its installations at a comfortable level for long-term living. Orbital distance 2.1 AU, orbital period 33 Earth days around Watson. 3.0 Earth years around Skepsis. Radius 2,405 kilometers, day length 33 Earth days, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature minus 116 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.1 G. No Man's Sky is a perfect example to studios to leave devs alone and lay off the pressure to rush a game out. Yeah, I mean, the game itself, when it first came out, it was like, what is the point of this game? You had some ability to build, you had some ability to explore. There was a story, it's sort of in the vein of like Subnautica, where there is story, but you are free to ignore it as long as you want.
Launching probe.
I
have found something.
Anomaly detected. Scans detect. An Alliance colony defended by a Javelin Mark II missile base. A distress signal indicates that the base is compromised by Batarians who have launched 2 missiles at the Alliance colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent. 0 probability of survivors if missiles strike. Find the control panel in the Javelin Mark II missile base. Time of impact calculated. Landing party will have 5 minutes to deactivate the missiles after shuttle touchdown. We will do that in a moment. I don't like timed missions. But yeah, like No Man's Sky.
Probe launched.
I did get into it for a while. I was working on building an underwater base on a planet. I had an above ground base. I was working on like scanning everything, but it was glitchy for a while. So like I was trying to scan aquatic life, and it was impossible to scan them. And just like I didn't have anyone to play it with, so it was entirely a solo endeavor. And so I kind of fell out of it. But since then, they've added a lot of stuff. I quit playing right after they added electricity to help run your bases. And when they added that, a lot of my base pieces no longer worked because they now needed to be powered, and I didn't want to go back and retrofit the entire thing. So I just kind of quit playing. But now, going into it, I can do things differently. I can plan for electricity from the start.
Launching probe.
Right. We're landing. Timed mission. 5 minutes. Ah! Alright, Thane and Tali, let's go. We got some Batarians to take care of.
Warning. 2 missile.
Armed conflict. Can't tell when. Go in peace.
I can tell you when the armed conflict was. Just now. Wait, is that not... Oh, it's this way. Ah. How do I get through the door? I don't like timed missions. I don't like timed missions. How do I get through the door? Crap. Gotta be something. Bypass? Oh, I get to bypass the door here. That wasted time. I have no idea. I definitely used more bullets there than necessary, but it's okay. No, I know. Running out of time. And I died. That's one death for today. Oh boy. Here goes everything.
2 missiles are approaching target. I am transmitting a countdown to
Go in peace. Adjust your aim.
Sorry, Thane. I like the black hole gun so much.
Incoming.
Go for the eyes!
Shields down.
I know I'm getting shot from behind.
Remove one.
I need cover.
I didn't even know they were up there. Jeepers. Yeah, I'm gonna need you all to, like, die as fast as possible because I'm on a timer. And I still have to collect all the collectibles. As one does. Grab the thing. Oh, come on, let me jump off the side. Yeah. I really wish that Shepard could jump. I really wish that Shepard could jump. Shepard is a white man, and white man can't jump. Yeah, he also can't run. Come on, where is the code block? Incidentally, this is not how you hack a computer in real life.
There is only one remaining kill switch code. Therefore, only one missile can be stopped.
What?
Use the kill switch code to save your selected target.
What? Missile 1 target, spaceport, or industrial district. Apply kill switch to protect Alliance interests and tactical viability, albeit at the cost of hundreds of lives in the city, or residential district. Missile 2, capital city. Apply kill switch here to save the city and hundreds of lives. With its industrial area destroyed, however, this colony will no longer be viable and will have to be evacuated.
We've done it.
We're saving the people. I'm just gonna look and see if I missed any of the things that there are to pick up. I grabbed everything that I saw. I don't know if there's more. This was a somewhat difficult one because of the timer. Otherwise, this would have been cake. This would have been honest cake, not cake that lies. I think I got everything. Let us return to the Normandy. Got 125 experience. Earned level 25, squad points gained 1. Mission summary: prevented Batarian radicals from destroying colony on Franklin. Protected colony's residential core. Thousands of lives saved. Servers funding 3750. Credits found 3750. Total credits earned 7500. Palladium found 2000. Check our mail. No new messages. Right. I am going to take a quick bio break. Make sure that you take care of yourself as well. This might be a good time to go grab some water, get a snack, get up and stretch, go and drink in the sun. All the things that you do with a short break. But I will be back very, very quickly. I just did that quick bio break. Hello, I am back. Thank you for waiting through my break. I hope that you all were able to take a quick break yourselves. So, I think we've got about an hour and 15 minutes left. I don't know if our normal raid today is going to happen. I do not know if the Gax Pack is playing today or not. But if they are, we will definitely go over there. If not, we'll find somewhere else to go. We just did Franklin. We'll continue surveying the galaxy. Rick. Known for its spectacular geysers that can be seen from orbit, Rick is a rock planet with expansive frozen oceans. Though it is within the temperature and pressure range for human habitation, its thick atmosphere is largely carbon dioxide and monoxide, making breath masks or environmental suits mandatory. The most abundant resources for exploitation are the potassium salts found in its seabeds, which fetch good prices on terraforming worlds. Orbital distance 4.3 AU, orbital period 8.9 Earth years, radius 4,738 kilometers, day length 60.7 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 2.77 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature minus 32 Celsius, surface gravity 0.6 G.
away.
Oh.
Probe launched.
How many more probes will get us through the game, I wonder?
Probe launched.
Also, I don't think we're going to manage to get to a companion quest today, which is totally fine. We are all about delaying the main plot as long as possible. So...
Launching probe.
I want to experience as much of the game as I
Launching
can.
probe.
At the rate I've been going, I wonder when I will finally finish this game. So this game came out almost a year ago, and we are
Launching probe.
like 150 hours in, I think. And we're somewhere in Mass Effect 2. I don't know how much we have left.
Launched.
But at this point, I think the only games that I have played for longer amounts of time are Valheim and Star Trek Online. This planet. Next, in the Skepsis system, we have Pauling. A hydrogen-methane gas giant, Pauling's gravitational field is believed to have cleared most of what would otherwise have been a sizable asteroid belt. The 2163 mission of the space probe Ultimate gave the inhabitants of Watson reams of data reinforcing this theory, giving the colonists an accurate count of its moons, 6, rings, moon-like ring objects, and more than 200 impact craters on the surface of its metallic core. Ultimate has been since retrieved for reuse on subsequent missions within the solar system. Orbital distance 4.3 AU, orbital period 8.9 Earth years, radius 4,738 kilometers, day length 60.7 Earth hours. You're gonna scan. Are functional. Okay. Saturn with a tan. Kinda, yeah. Alright. It's got poor resources, so we don't need to scan it. Thank you, whoever gave me that tip, that we did not need to go all the way down to depleted, and that poor was far enough down. Kaimovitz. Named for the 21st century pioneer of groundwater remediation techniques, Kaimovitz is an impressive layer of ice over a stony metallic core. Despite its size, it has only one moon, Noah, which shares its carbonaceous composition, leading astronomers to believe it formed following a gigantic impact. Gigantic, same difference. Iridium deposits have attracted miners to the planet, who must work through robots and telepresence because of the planet's strong gravity. Orbital distance 16.8 AU, orbital period 69.1 Earth years. Radius 9,586 kilometers, day length 29.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature minus 190 Celsius, surface gravity 3.4 G. It's a heavy planet. Well,
Probe away.
is a planet that makes you feel heavy, I guess, would be the definition of gravity.
Probe away.
That was a spike of palladium, not iridium. I thought the description said I should be finding iridium here. Aha! There's the iridium!
Probe launched.
It's a really pretty one. Look at the clouds on this one. I love so much of the planetary art.
Probe launched.
Like, the artists who made these planet renders did a real...
Probe launched.
They're all really pretty. There's like there are people who spend their entire career just doing artist conceptions of objects in space. Like there are literally people employed by NASA who their entire job is artist conceptions of spacecraft and planets and planetary biospheres and like What might life look like if it's on such and such planet? What might this planet look like up close? And there are people who spend their whole career at art, and I appreciate it because I really enjoy that art. Alright, we got one more. And then it's off to the system that we actually came here to find. After we stock up on probe. Oh, it's just the mass relay. Right. 85% done. What have we in this? Franklin. Oh, this whole planet here. Franklin was a moon. We missed this planet because Franklin orbits this planet. Ooh, it's a beautiful, beautiful, rich green color. Watson. Watson is known in human media for two things: its spectacular tides brought on by a large moon, and the bureaucratic snafu over which Earth nations got to settle there first. Watson is a garden world, first discovered in 2165 CE, with credit claimed by the Chinese People's Federation, United North American States, and the European Union. The Systems Alliance brokered the infamous Reykjavik Compromise, allowing limited colonization from each coalition in cities comprised of populations from each nation. Watson itself trends colder than Earth, with a temperate zone measuring about 30 degrees latitude in either direction from the equator. Its life does not easily map to Earth's evolutionary eras. Some islands have species that resemble terrestrial placental mammals. Others are overrun by arthropods. It is estimated that at least 2 more generations of xenozoologists will be needed to properly classify all the species of the planet. I mean, if you can classify all of the life on a planet in 2 generations, that's really freaking impressive. We still haven't classified all of the life on our planet, and we've been here a lot longer than 2 generations. Orbital distance 2.1 AU, orbital period 3 Earth years, radius 6,733 kilometers, day length 37.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.6 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature -18 Celsius, mean 25 Celsius, habitable zone, surface gravity 1.2 G. Interestingly, for one that they say is colonized, they did not give us a capital city or a population, which they normally do. Izzo!
Probe away.
There's Izzo in them there hills.
Probe away.
Right, go. Oh, Izzo. It's rich in resources.
Probe away.
It won't be when we're done.
Launching probe.
The one thing we do most often in this game is show up to planets and steal all their resources. I'm sure everybody loves Shepard after that. Seriously, how many probes is this planet gonna do?
Probe launched. Probe away.
We're gonna probe it good, we're gonna probe it deep. Our nice hard probes, we're just gonna shove them right into the planet. Nice and deep.
Probe launched.
Only we're extracting things, not depositing.
Probe launched.
I apologize.
Probe away.
Come on! I want to be done with Watson.
Probe launched.
Seriously. How many more
Probe
probes?
away.
The last planet in the system. I'm ready to move on.
Launching probe.
we're down to moderate now. How's everybody else do?
Launching probe.
Depleted. Thank you. Giggity. Planetary giggity. Well, after that, I need to stock up on probes again. Watson took a lot of probing. Alright, off to Decorus. "77% done. There should be 33% here. Okay, we've got the false signal on Sanctum. We have one planet, one inner planet and one outer planet. Laena. Laena, cloaked, is a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Its lack of a metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allows for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. It can be deduced that this mining occurred within the last 5 years. Any longer and the machines would have been worn down to nothing by the excessive heat and dust storms of hot iron oxide. Orbital distance 1.4 AU, orbital period 1.7 Earth years, radius 6,197 kilometers, day length 36.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 37.64 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 365 Celsius, surface gravity 1G. It's just that Watson was highly elementary. Oh. Lord Portico, please award yourself some points. Look at this, it's gorgeous! Planet is gorgeous. I love the green. I love this color of green. It's a very nice little pale green. Almost the color of is anybody are you familiar with After Dinner Mint?
Probe away.
They're the chalky mints that are in like pink and green, and this color green reminds me a little bit of After Dinner Mint green. It's still a little too dark for that, but that's kind of the color. 221B Baker Street. Excellent. Excellent. Incidentally, I've had a Sherlock Holmes game recommended to me by Steam a few times. Uncertain whether it is something I would enjoy or not. Puzzle games are hit and miss for me. If I'm good with the puzzles, if I get them within a reasonable amount of time, then I am good with the game. If they take forever, if I miss something and it just gets super frustrating and I have to like resort to a walkthrough, I tend to not want to play them. Because, like, what's the point of a puzzle game if you're using walkthrough? But at the same time, if you're only using the walkthrough on the puzzles that really, truly stump you, and you have gotten to the point where you are so frustrated you want to stop playing the game, because, let me tell you, games should be enjoyable, and you should never bang your head against something that makes you so upset that you don't want to play. That's when walkthroughs are useful. Like, get past the thing that's making you not want to play so that you can enjoy the rest of the game. Alright, here we are at Sanctum.
I have detected an anomaly.
Got a nice little headband on. Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage, just because it's called a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The planet has yet to Let's try that again. The planet has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic sea. I don't actually know the definition of pelagic. If somebody wants to look it up and share with me, I would really like to know what pelagic. I can also look it up myself, but I'm gonna finish reading this, and if the definition is there before I'm done, then I don't have to. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is a common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory. Carbon dioxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travelers should carry a breath mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. Travel advisory: piracy at a 14 global high on Sanctum. Take appropriate security precautions. Population 257,300. Colony founded 2169. Capital Vulpes. Orbital distance 2.6 AU. Orbital period 4.2 Earth years. Radius 6651 kilometers. Day length 69.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.4 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature minus 50 Celsius. Mean 4 Celsius. Equator. Surface gravity 1.2 G. Definition of pelagic: of or relating to or living or occurring in the open sea. Okay, and I knew it had something to do with ocean. Based on that definition, this is not a proper use of the word pelagic. The word pelagic is used to describe something that is related to the open sea. Therefore, should not be a word used to describe the sea. Like, you could have pelagic life that is from the open sea, but pelagic seas is just redundant. Interesting. Thank you, Mobius, for sharing the definition with us. Fancy way of saying open seas, yeah. The open seas sea. The open... Yeah, that sentence literally would just mean the open seas seas. So it's redundancy. It's a nice sounding word, though.
Probe launched.
I'm not going to criticize too much. I mean, grammar is grammar, and if they want to call them pelagic seas, let them call them pelagic seas.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
The word pelagic for me didn't really mean anything except...
Check all those tunnels for runners and report back to Captain Nerum when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners and report back to Captain Nerum when you're done.
Check the tunnels for runners and report back? I'm gonna grab all the resources first, but
Launching probe.
it's a redundancy, Key Squared. Oh my gosh, you are correct. Can we get some points for Key Squared?
Away.
Pelagic was the name of a ship in some form of fictional media that I... Or is it...
Probe away.
Wait. No. Titanic, Oceanic, and Pelagic were 3 ships of the White Star Line, weren't they?
Probe launched.
I know Oceanic and Titanic were White Star Line, but Pelagic was also a White Star Line ship, wasn't it? Now I'm going to my, like,
Probe away.
deep lore. Possibly deep sea lore. Trying to recall the names of the other ships run by the company that ran the Titanic.
Probe away.
For the greatest ship that ever sailed the sea.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Alright, Titanic the musical is what pops into my head now. Titanic is actually a surprisingly good musical. It was not at all what I expected from the musical. And incidentally, the musical Titanic debuted on Broadway about the same time that the movie released in theaters. Olympic and Britannic. Thank you. So why do I know Pelagic? It's the name of a ship from something, but I don't remember what.
Check all those tunnels for runners and report back to Captain Nerum when you're done. Check all those...
Probe launched.
Apparently, if your computer uses the phone Wi-Fi hotspot instead of the actual freaking home network, my stream has hiccups. Yeah, possibly. Anomaly detected. Distress beacon detected on initial sweep is confirmed to be a fabrication set in place to lure unsuspecting ships into orbit for pirate ambush. Oh yeah, that's why we're here. Preliminary scans indicate that shutting down False Distress Beacon will stop the Blue Sun's transmission and disable their ambush site. Surface scans show Blue Sun's communication signatures concentrated around a shuttle hangar bay. Fiction. Ships. Pelagic. List of fictional ships. There's a Pelagic class starship from Star Trek. That could be part of where it's coming from. I'm distracted now. I apologize. It's gonna bug me unless I forget about it. I will eventually figure out which piece of fiction was giving me Pelagic as the name of a ship. Since apparently it was not the name of a real ship owned by the White Star Line. But for now, let's kill some more Blue Sun. Taking Thane and taking Tali, because I like Thane and Tali. And I always choose my companions by who I like. Meaning, there are some of my companions I will never take with me. Except when I did their companion quest. Alright. Here we go. I thought this place was supposed to be cold. Ice covered, even. Disable false distress.
Ambush.
Ambush? Oi. You know what you all want? I think you all would like to meet the Black Hole God.
I've seen it.
Because I find it fun. Don't you? Don't you like the Black Hole Gun? It seemed like something you all would enjoy. Watching them all fly up in the air like that and then die is so much what I wanted. Hi. Bye.
Go for the optics, Stratika. Go for the optics.
Go for the optics, Stratika. Yes, indeed.
Go in peace.
Next. Here you are. Is that all of you? Aww. So sad that you have so few friends. I mean, you have even less of them now that I killed them all. But I don't really trash talk. But I have to try occasionally when I'm shooting at things in a game. Datapad.
Shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out now.
Aw, they wanted to take us on a date?
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Braunfeld mining facility has been closed until further notice.
Nice. Oh, hello there.
Get ready.
Deploying combat drone.
I have them. I'm not gonna use them. Just to see the looks on y'all's faces when you go flying into the air.
Nice.
Hey, this is so fun. I love it. I love every second of the black hole gun. I will never get over the black hole gun. I think I killed your commander, y'all. Honestly, this is not bad as like a lounge area. Little plants, a little shelf with some reading material, apparently. A monitor that I assume could play television if you wanted to. Really not terrible. Return. Closure notice?
Due to Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
Oh, yes indeed, they did expand that mining tunnel into the dining facility.
Weapons ready. Nothing faster than Fatiga Boss Paul.
Not the best cover in here, but... Oh, come on. Die. Die, die. Die, 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 die.
One fall.
Gotcha. Am I going the right way? I am. I don't want to be. I want to go the wrong way first. Go to the living quarters first, and then we'll come back over here. Home. Ooh, a safe. Start. Bypass. I will take those credits.
Hey, cousin. That jerk Selim just fired me for no reason. I swear the guy has it out for me. I hear the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Wish me luck.
Oh, Blue Suns. I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna kill all of you. That is a very public toilet area for this very large group of beds. Okay, into the tunnels we go. Refined iridium. Why there's refined iridium in a mining tunnel, I do not know. I would expect raw iridium if they're mining iridium. Power cells? Ooh, heavy weapon ammo. Likely a boss fight behind that door? More refined iridium.
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
I should... For the first time this game. Does seem how mines usually work? Yeah. Like, literally the first time I have saved today.
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
Oh yeah, no, Key Squared, I got what you meant. Won't make it out of here alive. Ooh, hi there! Are you gonna become a car? Can I drive you? Oh, there's two of you. How cute.
We've been spotted.
Black hole gun. Won't you come and wash away their brains? Black hole gun. Won't you come? Won't you come? Oh dear. Hi there.
Go get him.
Die there. Hi there. Die there. Hi there. Die there. That's all my heavy ammo. Shoot. Oh, you need to go. You really do need to go, Ymir Mac. Oh, I'm gonna run.
They should soften them up.
Three of these buggers is quite a bit to deal with. Are they gone?
They've seen us.
That was it? That was a lot easier than expected. It wasn't easy, but it was a lot easier than expected. There was 3 freaking mechs.
Excellent shot.
Go to the sea. All of you, just go to the sea.
Amon Kira be praised.
Did he just say Kira be praised? Because, like, nice of him to thank my mods. I like the vehicles. Oh, wait. Because I really didn't hear what he said. Maybe he said praise. Kier be praised? And if it was Kier be praised, oh my gosh. If anybody's been watching Severance. Transformers, yeah. Interrogation logs. Ah, bug on the wall. It's going away. Authorization, Captain Narum. Client agent incoming. An agent from the prospective client arrived today. The client has asked for discretion, which raised a few red flags. On Commander Santiago's suggestion, I plan to persuade the agent to divulge the nature and location of the cargo. Prothean artifact confirmed. Well, that didn't take long. The client's agent folded under minimum pressure. Commander Santiago's hunch was correct. The client hopes to hire us to move a Prothean artifact from the dig site. With a little more pressure, the agent should gladly give up the location of the dig site itself. Dig site location confirmed. It took some persuasion, but the agent gave us the location of the dig site. I'm dispatching ships and men to the location now. Santiago ought to be pleased. That Prothean artifact is worth much more than we'd ever get for transporting it. I suspect we're going to have another side quest to go and get a Prothean artifact. No, I know, you're poorly conditioned. Circle, circle, dot, dot, dot. one more door. How did I literally just took cover against Tali, which was weird. I get it. Orange doors. I've known for a while that green meant they're unlocked and red meant they were locked. It never registered to me that orange meant that it was a bypass that I could open. I don't know why it never registered. It just didn't. Who am I shooting now? Distress beacon. Distress beacon control. Is that all that's in? Really? Okay.
We've done it.
Deactivated distress beacon at Brunfeld mining facility. Eliminated Blue Sun's present. 125 experience, 7,500 credits, 1,600 iridium. No new messages. No new side quests. Well. To the galaxy map! I had assumed that it would tell us to go and collect the Prothean artifact, but apparently not. Maybe we already did. Depot? Buy some fuel. Buy some probes. And let's figure out where we're going to next. Okay, Sigurd's Cradle is done. Far Rim is done. Hades Neck. Advance. Shadow Sea. Nothing there. Local Cluster. Venus Wasteland. Nebula. Far Frontier. Reich Abyssal. Crescent Nebula. Valhalla Threshold. Hourglass Nebula. Omega. 100%, but companion quest located there. Pylos. Rosetta. Farm. Massing. Hailstone Rift. This advances the main plot, so Hawking Ada is like the last thing we're gonna do. I think we go to Omega? We can work on Samara's quest, I suppose. I don't remember what this whole Omega 4 relay thing. Oh, is that? The Omega-4 relay is surrounded by hazard beacons and automated warnings. Over the last 1,000 years, many ships have attempted to pass through it, but none have returned. The only ones to pass freely back and forth through the relay are the mysterious Collectors. There are many theories why ships never return from Omega-4. Some say there is a black hole at the far end. Others, mostly the impoverished underclass of Omega, believe there is some form of earthly paradise. Most, however, simply think that the Collectors capture and destroy those passing through the relay.
Until we have a solution in place, we cannot utilize the Omega-4 relay.
Is big story mission? Okay. Omega. Here we are, docking on the jellyfish comet, or the jellyfish asteroid. Comet. Not a comet. If someone were to push it, it might become a comet. Right now it's an asteroid. This is an whole cutscene for landing at Omega. I don't recall that the first time we landed here, but possibly it was a thing that happened. Take Samara and... oh. I should have done... whatever. I think I can do it. 25 points. I've never brought Samara out. Purchase bank, purchase bank, purchase bank, purchase. Ooh, ability evolution. Sapiens Justikar or Kaido Justikar. Samara's biotic abilities now rival those of an Asari matriarch, further reducing the recharge time of her powers. Or, Samara's time is spent honing her lethal skills, increasing her weapon damage. I'm gonna go Sapiens. Or... oh. Didn't realize that throw wasn't, activated. Heavy or throw field. Yeah, let's do more. Full. There. That's much better. Much better. Alright.
The death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Warning. Low power. Well, it's been a while since we were on Omega.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorchet Task Force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Arya's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. With the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
You should leave and come with us.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Your story seems sad and pointless.
Come on.
Hello, Elcor.
Arya's expecting me.
The Elcor annoyed if she were expecting you. I love the Elcor. Not as much as I love the Hanar, but they're both unique sci-fi suits. Alright. Go up.
Arya has work for you.
Yes, yes. Hello, Arya.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does. You haven't taken steps to kill her? Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
You knew?
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her.
I really don't like Arya T'Loak that much. In fact, they state what the intent or mood of the message is before they say it. Yes. I do like that about them. Alright. Where am I going? Go to apartment. Find the apartment of Morant's latest victim. I think apartments would be where we need to go. So that is forward here. kind of place that I literally, in real life, I think it's cool, but I would never go because I would get so much sensory overload, I would not be able to enjoy the experience. There's too much sound and light and people, and I would not be able to do it.
Ari's expecting me.
Shh.
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Cell. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
I can see you're trying to flatter me. Don't.
Of course. Forgive me. You just made me nervous, is all.
I heard you talking about it. What do you want?
Please, we're all friends here. There's no need for language of that sort. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
Language of what sort? I just said, what do you need?
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
That important, really?
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
You want to spy? Shepard has sort of a threatening aura. I mean, yeah.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
Okay, I literally know the Shadow Broker. This seems beneath me. This seems like a fetch quest from the start of a game when you are not somebody known. I'll go along. I want to see what you're up to.
My contacts use specific drop.
Yeah, especially with Thane there in the background.
Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friend.
Go to Marab's shop on the Citadel or Eternity on Ilium. Oh gee. Fine. We will accept the quest because side quest. But also just to see what the fuck you are up to, little guy. Get packages. Marab's shop on the Citadel or Eternity on Ilium. We have picked up a side quest. Hilarity ensues when the mad prophet. Why can't I shoot you? Purity. I think I've already bought you out, haven't I? Ooh. Buy. Buy. Buy everything. All the time. I remember that was the shop where I bought things before I got a discount and then was very mad at myself. Carrots. And I'm going to look at the shops just to make sure there's nothing else that I haven't bought. And then we will go. Hello, Ken. Bye.
This might be useful.
Bye.
What do you need?
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that.
Why?
This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
I didn't know we could do that! That's amazing! I'm so happy we did that. Oh, like, 1,000 credits is nothing to us at this point. Alright, where's the shop? The other shop, Harriet's Emporium, to my right. I'm so happy that we were able to do that, and that it gave resolution on that. In at least one playthrough, the Shadow Broker is your shepherd. Sorry, Matriarch, especially a Justicar. Yeah. Yeah, Mobius, right? Ordnance packs. And look at my current credits, like 167,000. 1,000 was nothing. When we were here before, 1,000 was a lot. Increase spare heavy weapons ammo by 10? That's huge. Sorry. Employees that just won't work. Dangerous job that needs doing. Apartment. Like a trip down memory lane, considering this is where all the sick people were when we were here before. Hello there, Diana. What do you need?
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
One of Aria's people? I mean, no? I'm an interested
I'm looking into this on my own authority.
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth. I see.
Hey, Dirt.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Oh, so an oath to justice. I mean, we could find her and find out that no, in fact, she's been running this whole time and somebody's been killing in her wake. I don't think that's where this is headed, but possible.
Once we have all the facts, we'll decide on a course of action.
If you find the person that hurt my nephew...
Yeah, Melda, and that is the better... Like, that is the better Samara outfit.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
I always go for the less revealing option for the female characters, because, like, I honestly don't want to look at it. That's
Did Neff hang out anywhere?
The best option I had.
She was always quiet working here at home.
If she's comfortable in it, that's all that matters.
Weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I wonder if that's why she was targeted.
Anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
I mean, we'll loot anything that is there to be taken. If that's what you mean by respectful, Samara, then I'm with you. Diary, note, batch.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it, but I'd never part with it.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Let's read the oldest entry first. Oh, the positioning on here... Well...
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then, the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the Hallex is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
This seems almost too realistic in the way that this relationship is being portrayed.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Sounds like a young adult who has really fallen for somebody.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
Oh boy.
So, what's our next step?
Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So, we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go
Human
there
reading in
alone
Asari's
and
mind.
armed.
That's a switch. Go there alone and unarmed.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Attention all hands. We will be entering orbit of the end of stream. 12-ish minutes. Please make sure to look around you for your singularity ammo and save files before disembarking. Why it's taken 400 years. Morinth is smart.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able
Why
to resist
will
you.
I draw her out?
You
I'm not an
on the
artist.
battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her.
Oh, I'm an artist on the battlefield. Interesting. But if I'm an artist on the battlefield and I don't have any weapons, I'm missing part of myself.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
80s action hero Shepard. Who could
We can talk
resist?
more once we're there.
I mean, I'd say Thane is more of an artist as an assassin than I am on the battlefield. We have my shotgun and biotic. Afterlife VIP area. VIP only. Okay. Go to VIP Club. Some are into martial artists, some like pro wrestlers. True. Still a few minutes. And like I said, I don't know that our normal raid is even going to happen today.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Apparently I can get in with this renegade option. Hey, 80s action hero Shepard!
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
Huddle, that is definitely an option.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
I barely know you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
I'm gonna end up ending stream before we actually do this, and I'm not going to remember any of those details. Which wouldn't really matter because I wouldn't remember them even if I went in and did this right now.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Warrant will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Oh boy. No pressure. No pressure at all. Nope, that is not how you spell what I was trying to spell. I'm just checking if there's anything recent about the Gax Pack and whether they're actually going to be. Does not appear that there's been anything posted. That's my one frustration with this show in particular, that they don't communicate about when they're going to be on and when they're not. The last time they were on, they said, oh, it'll be 2 weeks that we're off and then we'll be back, and this would be the week that they would be back if that was the case, but I don't think they are going. Well, shall we enter? Potentially 4 minutes. Talk to
do you know where to
people.
get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
Sorry, I just had a moment of, I think it's How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying? Where everybody comes in the same dress. And they've been told that it's a unique dress. Is that the musical? Because he's literally wearing the exact same outfit as this irresistible Paris original I'm wearing tonight. He's wearing tonight, and I could spit. That song. Anyway.
What kind of music do they play? They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
He's wearing my outfit! I think I look better in it. I have the purple hair. Punch? Not starting a fight. We were specifically told don't start a fight.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang members.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floyd's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floyd, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Sounds simple enough. Why can't you do it?
I stare at monitors all day. I can't walk up and talk to a gang leader. I'd piss my pants and run away. I can't let Moira die. It's just saying 2 words in a sentence. You can do that, right?
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Just work them into a sentence.
Lots of money on display here. Gotta hit some of that, baby. Not so loud.
I want to talk to everybody.
Good cred hunting tonight.
Ah!
Hit him in the alley. As long as he isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Pink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
I want you gone from here.
Hey, we gotta pay the man. We work for Hink. You hear that? So, what do you think of this now?
How about I give you enough creds for your boss, then you leave and stay gone. No one gets hurt.
Works for me. Let's go.
Okay.
No thanks.
Music here used to be
Not
hard.
insulting.
Do you know anyone interesting?
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
But I have a side quest I haven't finished.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
Oh dear. I know, but the side quest! Terminal Eternity!
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me.
Portico.
What about you?
Not immediately before she showed up, but I know, I had a quick save. I don't know if I had a save.
Do you know the artist Porta?
Hi,
I don't
Lucky.
think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen bids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vanya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
I want to say not interested, or like, I feel like I'm supposed to ask about Hallex,
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Oh boy. I bring the change? Can I save? Not mid-conversation, no. Oh gosh.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I
I should have done it, yeah.
Drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Power is strength. You must be insecure. Power is safety. Who has the power here? Or power is its own reward. Oh god. We were basically told, go into this conversation and play Renegade the whole time and she'll like you.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Apparently we answered things correctly, but now I'm worried about the investigative journalist that we didn't help. I'm very worried about this investigative journalist. Ultimate power. Ooh.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die.
Lovely.
Have a Hallex if you want, but wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
I didn't know where she was. I was hearing the voice, and then finally I saw it. But I had no idea where she was. Oh, save! Thank you! I should do so. Also, I have not seen Gary Con go live, so I'm assuming that they are not streaming today, which, if that's the case, we could play to the end of this.
I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped.
Nervous in this conversation.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood.
You can literally
Here,
still hear the beat in your
it's
apartment.
muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
Mom is gonna be so mad. Wait. Caden walks in. This isn't what it looks like! I'm trying to decide which of these options I should pick. Safety is a lie. The Paragon option. No, the Renegade option. I'm curious. I know.
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
I am not renegade enough to go further down that path.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Okay, but you're not Caden. So... no.
Don't count on it.
But you... who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Morin. Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morin! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you.
She's not a disease. She may have an illness that your species is not interested in curing. Oh my god. What? 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 I just... What kind of a decision is that? So, okay, I mean... Samara, not exactly my favorite person. She's got a sort of moral code that I don't really ascribe to, but seems to be trying, like, she's filling her societal, like, responsibility in hunting down her daughter who has become a murderer. And so her role in this is acceptable by society, whereas Morinth literally killing people because she enjoys it. But at the same time, Morinth literally killing people because she enjoys it is mostly because the society as a whole has chosen not to go ahead and actually figure out how to treat the mental difference that causes the condition that Morinth has, and rather than trying to actually help these people and heal them, has chosen to ostracize them and murder them. So societal murder versus individual murder, I mean, it's not really a choice. Because she is a danger, and she is murdering people, and she is not repentant for it. She doesn't regret it. She's rather indulging in it, and will continue to do so. Whereas if Samara lives, she's not gonna go hunt down more people and kill them. So I have to kill Morinth. I just don't like that that's where we're at. Yeah, Puddle. Like, it's not justice to kill her. Justice would have been to get her the help she needed before she became a murderer. But at this point, she is a murderer and needs to die. Oh, look, a trolley switch! I have the trolley game, the one that was kickstarted, and it's really fun. The Cyanide and Happiness trolley game. It's quite good. But yeah, we're gonna go with killing Morinth. But like, honestly, like, what kind of a question is this? This is a BioWare question, is what it is.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
There's more about it in ME3. I will look forward to that.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Experience gained, 750. Level earned, 25. Squad points, 0. Samara has dealt with the Ardat Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty of the Justicar beyond question, given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than hoped. Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar's mission complete. Unfortunately, body of Ardat Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic abnormality could have been useful. Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. We've unlocked Reeve. Damages targets nervous or synthetic systems to prevent healing. Restores health and gives a temporary health bonus when the power is used against organics. Reeve also does double damage to armor and barriers. We can cover the boobs! We unlocked an outfit that lets us cover her boobs! Best thing to come out of this mission. Sorry. Kinetic pulsar and some 30,000 credits. I'm really thrilled. We can finally cover her boobs. I can't do it here, but next time we have the option, we will be covering her boobs. I just saved, yes. You hate the trolley problem with the burning passion. I think I would have to be going like full renegade to want to do a playthrough with Morin. There's no good answer. The fact that you're faced with a trolley problem type scenario means society failed. Yeah. And all for the low cost of one investigative journalist. I should have saved the journalist. But we have finished with that quest, which leaves us, we have packages for Ish, a new side quest. That's a Citadel quest. That's a Citadel quest. That's a Citadel quest. That is main quest. Side quest, or companion quests. So we have 4 more companion quests. And then it might be time to finally go to the Citadel, meet our final companion, and do their companion quest. But first, what we'll do next week is packages for Ish. But for now, the Grunt mission, we're getting close to that for sure, Shadows of Life. But for now, I'm going to pop into the credits scene. And we're going to look and see who we're going to raid, since apparently Gary Khan is not going live with the Gax Pack today. But first, let me say thank you so much to Benjamin Highlife for the raid earlier and also for the follow. Thank you, Horn Duchess, for the follow as well. Thank you, Melba and Key Squared, for your resubscriptions, and BeRight UK for the bits. Somehow that is it's showing, it's just under the title of the credits. I don't know what's wrong there. And of course, thank you to Was Not Worth It for being a subscriber over on Ko-fi. Kasumi, is that the name of the other character that I've not met? Who the hell's tying people to the tracks? I'm really enjoying this game. I'm glad that the internet stabilized after the first 15 minutes. I was, maybe it was more like a half an hour, but the beginning of this stream was rough. But thank you all for sticking with me, and like I said, thank you, Benjamin, for the raid earlier. Let me look and see who we're going to raid today. And also, I'm live again tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for, I'm going to be continuing with Wander Song, and then at the end of that, we'll raid over to Q Times for the Stream Punks. This week it is not Barony of Olives. It is going to be the second part of their one-shot Monster of the Week that, of course, ended on a cliffhanger and therefore was not a one-shot. But that's what's up tomorrow. Wednesday, I have some archival stuff. There was a request from one of my viewers for stuff about the Grange movement, so that's what we're looking at on Wednesday. Coming up on Saturday, we'll be continuing with Ultima 5. We went into our first dungeon in the game this past Saturday, yesterday. And then, of course, we'll be back for more Mass Effect next Sunday. Yeah, Trisha is playing Tiny Tina's, and Damien is playing Elden Ring. I think I'm fine with Trisha's. I think we did Trisha last week, but I like Trisha. I watched Trisha. If you don't watch Trisha, you're in for a treat. I hope that you all have fun over there with Trisha. There is the raid call. If you have my emotes, feel free to just copy it and paste it when we get over there. Otherwise, it is hashtag Rogue Raid and whatever hello emote you might have, and that would be wonderful. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming today. I had a great time. I hope I see you again soon. And until then, get out there and do some shenanigans.